Most people think muscle cars were born in the 1960s. Mustangs, Chargers, Camaros. But what if we told you the very first one hit the streets way back in 1949? It was the Oldsmobile Rocket 88, a mid-size car with a powerful V8 engine, built for speed and built for the people. And while it didn't have the stripes or attitude of later icons, it set the template big engine, relatively small body, affordable performance. Muscle cars have always been more than just cars. They're a symbol of youth, freedom, and raw American power. Part rebellion, part craftsmanship, part show-off. But underneath the roar is a story of changing times. Because the design of muscle cars, from their aggressive stances to their sharp edges and wide shoulders, didn't just evolve with tech. It evolved with culture, law, and even politics. In the Golden Age, roughly from 1964 to 1972, designers had a simple mission: build bold, powerful cars that looked fast, even when parked. Cars like the Pontiac GTO, the Dodge Charger, and the Plymouth Roadrunner weren't just fast, they looked the part too. Hood scoops, racing stripes, chrome, and attitude in every curve. But by the mid-70s, it all started to shift. New federal safety and emission standards changed the game. Designers had to integrate larger bumpers, meet crash regulations, and reduce tailpipe emissions. All while fuel prices were skyrocketing after the 1973 oil crisis. Insurance premiums for high horsepower cars spiked. Suddenly, making a car both fast and road legal was a balancing act. By the 1980s, muscle cars weren't what they used to be. Performance dipped, designs turned boxy, aerodynamics took over, and many models vanished or were watered down. Still, models like the Camaro IROC Z and the Ford Mustang GT tried to keep the flame alive, just with less displacement and more digital engineering. Then came the 2000s. Suddenly, retro was back in style. Ford led the charge in 2005 with a redesigned Mustang that paid tribute to its 1960s roots. Chevy and Dodge followed with the reborn Camaro and Challenger. These cars looked like the legends, but now came with ABS, navigation, and over 400 horsepower from engines that could actually meet emission standards. The big turning point? The 2008 Dodge Challenger. It wasn't just nostalgia, it was performance reimagined. Hemi 5.8S, modern suspension and interior tech made it a serious contender, not just a throwback. Ford refined the Mustang again and again, introducing the Shelby GT 500 and even independent rear suspension back in 2015. Chevy pushed the Camaro to track-ready levels with the ZL1 and 1 LE. But now we're entering a brand new era, the electric age. Dodge has previewed the Charger Daytona SRT EV, complete with simulated exhaust sound. Ford's Mustang Mach-E, while controversial, is opening the door to what muscle might look like in an all-electric world. It's dividing opinions, but one thing's for sure, the spirit of muscle cars is adapting, not disappearing. From carburetors to computers, from sheet metal to software, muscle car design has constantly evolved. But one thing hasn't changed. These cars are still built to thrill. Whether it's a 1969 GTO or a 2024 Mustang Dark Horse, it's all about that perfect blend of power, personality, and presence. Now we want to hear from you. What's your all-time favorite muscle car design? And do you think EVs can ever truly be muscle? Drop a comment below and keep the debate going. And hey, if you're into car history, check out our next video on the forgotten muscle cars of the 1980s. Some of them might just surprise you.